Thank you for creating time to be with me. So you send emails and you keep on landing in spam folder. You try again, you still land in spam folder. What is the problem? So in this video, I'll share with you 10 tips as to why you land in spam and how to avoid that. Let's dive into it. The first one. The first thing that you must do in order to avoid the spam folder and land in inbox is you must warm up your SMTP server. If you're sending cold emails or you have just set up a new custom email system, the SMTP server is fresh and is not known to other email service providers. And therefore, one has to establish their reputation. Warming up a server is establishing your reputation with other email providers. It is a way of saying, hey, I am new, but I'm sending quality emails. So the first thing that you want to do when you're warming up your server is you have to send emails in low volume and then you increase with time. So there are schedules that you can follow that will show you how you're going to send out the number of emails you're going to send out. For instance, you can say week 1, you're only going to send 25 emails per day. Week 2, you're going to send 100 emails per day. So that is the essence of warming up your SMTP server. Again, you realize when you're sending out emails, it's not a must that you get replies. In that case, what you need to do is we have tools that enhance your reputation. When you hook your SMTP server to this tool, they simulate a situation where a person is sending out email. That email is replied. In case you land in spam, it is removed. That is how those tools work. They send out an email, they reply that email. In case that email lands in spam, they remove it. That happens without your intervention. One of the tools is called Rubedo AI, and I can recommend that you make use of it. Number 2, you need to verify your emails. By verifying your emails, if you have a list of 1,000 emails, over time, emails do go bad. And by going bad, what do I mean? Those emails, probably their mailbox is full, so they can no longer receive an extra email. Or there was a syntax error when that list was being developed. Others are accept all emails, whereby the settings of that email allows it to receive any kind of email, even if there is a typo error. So always verify your emails. We have different tools in the market. We have snov.io, we have Neverbounce, and I also have a custom in-house tool which I use to verify your emails. In case you might be interested, kindly get in touch. The third point is do not remove records that are related with verification and security. So when setting up email marketing system, we have 3 main records. We have DMARC, DKIM, and SPF record. You find this record being added in your DNS zone of your domain. These are records that are related to secure usage of your server, such that no one else can be able to use that domain or server to send out emails except you. I want you to think of a situation where you have access to something like you can send an email from google.com, for instance. But because you do not have the DNS zone of google.com domain, there is nothing you can do and you cannot be able to send out emails using that domain. The only attempt you can make is through sending phishing emails, and those are easily flagged. The next thing that you need to do so that you land in inbox is, in case you are running cold email campaign, I usually discourage sending high volume of emails to the big boys, the Gmails, the Outlook, and the Yahoo, and such emails. These guys are ruthless when it comes to unsolicited emails. So, what do? Focus more on business domain emails. And by business domain emails, I mean uh, abc at xyz.com. The reason why you may want to focus on those domain is because they usually, number one, have high engagement rate because you realize most people are interacting with them. And the other argument that for this business domain, they are still being provided by Google and their Yahoo's. You realize, for instance, if you have Google Workspace, you are paying for it. So Google are usually lenient because, hey, they need money, they need to retain their client. So they want to please their client. So they are a little bit lenient when it comes to receiving emails. The next one is, in case you have a custom system, I recommend sending a maximum of 10,000 emails per day from each IP. You realize when we are setting up email marketing system is a VPS can be able to have more than one IP. So each IP can be able to safely send 10,000 emails per day. That is 400 emails per hour. You can stretch your IP and send more, but now you're getting into the red zone and the likelihood of you landing in spam is very high. So keep it at 400 emails per hour or 10,000 emails per day from each IP. In case you want to increase your IP, I do not recommend you do it from the onset, but you can increase your IPs after your system has been able to build its reputation. And then you can now add more IPs and increase your volume. The next thing that you need to do so that you land in inbox is to avoid already identified spammy words. There are usually many, and Google has provided this data over time that has been noted being used in spam emails. For instance, get this for free. Click here, 100% free. Anything related with money as well will be flagged. So you may want to keep it, avoid those words, avoid those words. I'll be able to share this data over time. So you may want to stay around so that when I drop that data, you can have a look at it. So alternatively, you can drop me an email on WhatsApp and I'll share that data with you so that you can be able to see which are these words that you may want to avoid when you're crafting your message. So the next thing that you need to do so that you land in inbox is, do not send the same email over and over again. The tendency is where a person has been sending one email to thousands and thousands of people. Don't do that. Always ensure that you you spin your message. You can have variation of your message uh, without losing the initial meaning. But the game is don't send the same message over and over again. Keep on tweaking your message, spin your content, and all will be good. The other thing that you need to do so that you start landing in inbox is avoid blasting emails. The tendency is for someone to send out emails so that you quickly start getting results. Don't do that. Send your emails slowly. Over time, email marketing systems have realized this, and most systems come with an option where you can stagger your emails. Maybe you're sending an email after 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 seconds. But the element of blasting out thousands of emails in a few seconds, you will definitely land in spam. The other one is use plain text instead of HTMLs. So you realize over time, psychologically, when you see a flashy HTML graphically designed template, the tendency that comes to your mind is this is a promotional email, and you realize actually most of those emails either land in promotional folder or spam. But if you keep it simple, short, with plain text, the tendency is to feel the formality of the email, and that formality will make you read that email. So keep it plain text, avoid HTMLs. And lastly, but not the least, is run your email marketing campaign using other browsers in case you're using a custom email marketing application, Mailwiz for instance. So what happens is after your system is up, you will receive this red deceptive deceptive site ahead thing on your site, and any email that you send from that site will definitely land in spam and will be flagged for phishing. So I recommend using other browsers. You can use Brave, Edge, DuckDuckGo, and any other apart from Chrome or Mozilla. So those are some of the tips that you need so that you can land in inbox. In case you need a custom email marketing system, don't hesitate to reach out. Drop me an email, drop me a WhatsApp. Let's stay engaged. In case of anything or issue you're having with the email marketing system, reach out to us. So thank you and bye for now. See you next time.